Hello, my name is Staci Wallace, Regional Vice President with ACN, and it is my privilege to get to walk you through the ACN Compensation Plan, tell you exactly how we get paid. ACN has absolutely changed our lives. After 6 months in the business, I was able to become a Regional Vice President, and we have just had such a tremendous joy working with people and showing them how they can build a business just simply by helping people save money on things they already use every single day. We don't sell products. We don't try to get people to buy things they don't need. We don't try to get them to buy things they don't want or have our friends have to keep buying stuff from us. We just simply help people try to save on their essential services like energy, electric, gas, internet, cell phone service, home security, TV, things they already want, already need, and can't live without. And we work with the biggest brands in the United States and of course around the world in 25 countries. So if you're like me, you probably saw this, thought, wow, what a great idea. I can tap into a multiple trillion dollar industry, but how do I get paid? Well, that's what I'm going to show you starting right now. The first thing I want to tell you is just out of the gate, when you become an independent business owner, which means you own your own online e-commerce store, a one-stop shop for you to be able to share essential services with people in 25 countries, one of the advantages is you can get free mobile service. It's very simple. You switch over your service and help 5 other people do the same. We're going to pay for your service every single month. Now, that's not only available for our business owners, that's also available for all of our customers. So if you own an online e-commerce store with us, all of your customers are going to be able to go out, tell 5 of their friends, and get free mobile service as well. Why is that important? Because you want to have endless leads and referrals, and knowing that your customers can get free service, they're going to be telling their friends about it, and their friends will tell their friends about it. So it allows you to actually expand your business to people that you don't even know. So free mobile service obviously is great. Who do you know right now that would love to have free mobile service? Probably everybody you know and everybody they know. That's the power of our free mobile service called Get 5, Get Free, or our Strive for 5 program. Now, we also offer free energy for all of our business owners. So if you have one of our websites, then you're also going to be able to get free energy. Zoom Energy is simple. If you are living in a deregulated area, you can refer 10 other energy customers and you're going to get your energy bill paid for every single month. If you don't live in a deregulated area like us, we live in an area that's a co-op, we can't switch to Zoom Energy, but we can refer 12 people and they send us the average of those 12 bills. They send it to us in a simple little gift card that we can spend on whatever we want. So again, free energy is another great benefit. Even before we talk about how much money you can make, just putting that money back in your pocket could equal hundreds or even thousands of dollars every single year. But let's just jump in and talk about how can you get paid with the ACN business model. Well, it's real simple. If you've got note paper, you're probably going to want to take some notes. The first thing you need to know is points equals pay. We have a simple point system I'm going to tell you more about it as we go through this webinar together. Basically, every single one of our services has a point value attributed to it, anywhere from 1 point for energy and electric all the way up to 6, 9 points for some of our other services. So you can just imagine how many services you have in a house or how many other people have in their house. Some people have multiple cell phones. You can see how these points really add up. If you have 4 cell phones, that would be 16 points. Plus energy, maybe you have internet, maybe home security. Those points can really add up. Well, there's 5 ways that you can actually get paid with ACN. The first one is very simple. It's called our customer residuals. That's basically anyone that orders through your online store. Now, let me just step back real quick in case you didn't see one of my other videos where I talked about what actually you get when you become an ACN independent business owner. For $499, you get your own online website, basically an online store where people can buy all of these essential services in 25 countries with some of the biggest brands in the world. billion-dollar brands. Well, if I were to ask you, what does Amazon sell? You're probably going to say everything, but they sell almost everything. They don't sell essential services. So now you can have like your own online Amazon store where people can go to your website, like a one-stop shop for all of their essential services, and basically they can look at your pricing, they can go through, they can order from you all online, and all of the customer support services are done by ACN and their customer support reps. So whenever somebody goes to your store and switches over their services, that's called a personal customer. You're going to get paid up to 10% on every single bill that goes through your store, whether it's one service or whether it's 5 services. Imagine 10% on every bill. That can really add up on your personal customers. But it gets better. Not only are you going to get paid on the people you refer that actually go through your store, but let's talk about how those customer residuals can spread. Remember we talked about free mobile service? Well, let's go back to that points equals pay system. You're probably asking yourself, well, how do you get the full 10% on every single bill? I'm going to show you how that works. Every single phone, for example, let's just use phone service as an example instead of all of the services. Every phone on Sprint or Verizon is worth 4 points. So think if you went out and got free mobile service, 4 times 5, that would be 20 points right there, plus your 4 points would be 24 points. But those people are probably going to want to get free mobile service too, so they're going to tell their friends about it. And as you can see, those points start to add up as they start telling their friends about it. Friends you may not even know. Those points add up, and obviously you can see that's well over 60 points. Well, why is that important? Because when you have at least 60 points ordering through your store, like this example here, you're going to get the full 10% on all the bills. Now you can see it's a growing schedule. 1 to 29 points is just 1%, all the way up to 10% when you clock over those 60 points. That's why we tell people when they start their store, immediately go ahead and go after your 60 points because it opens up the full customer residual pay plan, right? And now the next way that you can earn income is very simple. You're going to be able to earn income through what we call leveraged income. Now, obviously, you're going to get the full 10% when you get those 60 points on your store and any bill that goes through your store. But if you're like me, you probably think, well, wait a minute, I don't want to have just one store. I want to have thousands of stores. J. Paul Getty said, I'd rather earn a small percentage off of 100 people's efforts than just 100% of my own efforts. So here's how that looks in our compensation model. Let's just say you go out and refer a few people. Well, that would be considered your first level. Now, you're going to see that ACN pays out 0.25% to 8% through 7 levels. Now watch this. So let's say you introduce it to a few people. You're going to get 0.25% on all the volume that goes through their store. But they're probably going to want to refer people just like you because they want residual income and they want to be able to leverage their time and money as well. So let's say they go out and introduce it to a couple of people. That's your second level. You're going to get paid 0.25% on all those people. On your third level, you're going to get paid 0.25% on all those stores. And there's no limit to how many stores can be on each level. And you see how that grows out to your 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th levels, all the way up to 8% on that 7th generation out. It's like a ripple effect. Now you can imagine why 8% on your 7th level is so important, because as you can see, geometric progression takes place and you get more and more people as that expands. Now, I'd rather earn 8% on hundreds or thousands of stores versus 8% on just me or the couple people that I might introduce to it. So this is a powerful way to leverage your income. Now, you're probably saying, well, what does that equal in money? Well, let me show you a good example. This is an example that we use just to kind of show you what does that equal. If each one of those stores that you just saw, what if they have a few customers? What if they have 5 customers, right? Let's look at that right now. Let's just say you go out and you introduce 2 people to the business model and they start their own e-commerce store as well, just like you. They pay the $4.99 and they start their store. Well, let's just say we duplicate that out over 7 levels out, and let's say you everybody just gets 2 stores. Now, if you're like me, you're going to I have introduced it to hundreds. But let's just keep it real simple, and let's say that the average person only introduces it to 2 people who also open up their store. Well, as you can see, that multiplies out. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to assume that each one of these IBOs, on your first level, you'd have 2, second level, you'd have 4, and then 8, and then 16. You can see how that expands out, right? We're going to assume that each one of these stores only has 5 customers. And if I were to ask you right now, what is the average billing in your household for essential services? You're probably going to say $500 a month. If you're in a bigger house, probably over $1,000 a month. But let's just, for sake of simplicity, let's say it's not 500 or 1,000. Let's say those 5 customers in each one of those stores only uses $30 per month of billing, right? So let's just say that's all they do. They don't have 500 or 1,000, just $30. I know you're thinking, yeah, that would be a great day, right? Or a great month. Well, if we work that out over 1,270 customers, that would be a residual income of $2,000 a month. Now think about it. What would an extra couple $1,000s a month mean to you and your family? I mean, what if in the next 2 years you just took time to share it with a couple people and help train them and help them do the same thing, and it spread out and you were making $2,000 a month residual, meaning like you keep sleeping, they're going to keep paying their bills, you're going to keep getting paid. Well, for most people, that would be a game changer. But what if it wasn't just $30 of billing a month? What if it was 500 or 1,000? Well, what if it was just 300? Just add a 0 and you can see what would you do with an extra 20,000 a month. Now, you can see, obviously, I got to do a disclaimer here and tell you that it's not going to just happen. You're not going to be making all this money if you don't build the business. But I want to show you the potential of what could happen if you just shared this business with a few people that shared it with a few people, and everyone just got those 5 customers doing 30, or if you want to add more numbers to it, a few more dollars every single month in billing. Now, why is that important? Well, this compensation plan opens up as you continue to get those personal points. Now, remember when I told you getting those 60 points is important because you get all 10% on each bill through your personal store? Well, watch this. Here's why that 60 points is important for your residual income as well. When you just have 10 personal points, you're going to get paid on levels 1 and 2. When you have 20 points, you're going to get paid on levels 1 through 4. When you have 40 points, you'll get paid on levels 1 through 6. But again, when you have those full 60 points, not only do you get 10% on every customer bill that goes through your store, but you also get paid the full 7 levels. That's why we tell people when you get started, get those 60 customer points going through your store as quickly as possible. Now, the third way that you can earn income is called expansion bonuses. This is where you help other people start stores. You're going to get bonuses for doing that, actually for helping them start their store and giving them their first little training and helping them get their first few customers. You're going to get paid anywhere from $250 all the way up to $470 when you become a senior vice president. So every time you help someone else start their e-commerce store, pay their $499, you're going to get a bonus for helping them get started and get their first few customers. That's powerful. Now, I'm going to break that down a little bit more so you have a better understanding of how that works. You can see here on the left, the green section right there. That's what we want you to do in your first 24 hours. It's basically get in, pay your $499, and then we're going to show you how to get your first 5 customer points. We just encourage you, just go out and get 5 services switched over, whether it's you or people that you know. What that's going to do is that's going to light up your store. Now you're qualified to get paid. So as I go through here and I say when you light up a store, that's what it means. Help somebody get in, pay their $499, help them get their first few customers, and that lights up their store. Well, when you're able to actually get, well, we encourage you to do this in your first 7 days, get what we call 5, 5, and 5. You become an executive team trainer. It's your first 15 points going through your store, or it's very simple. You just get your 5 points, light up your store, help 2 other people do the same. You're now an executive team trainer. Now, why is that important? Because now you're going to be able to qualify to receive a $250 development bonus every time you duplicate yourself. So help somebody else become an executive team trainer, you're going to get a $250 bonus. It's like a training bonus, encouraging you to help other people start stores. They pay their $4.99, get their first couple of people, they go 5, 5, and 5. You're going to get a $250 bonus for helping them do that. Now, let's just say you go out and you help a couple of people do that, become an executive team trainer. Now you're an executive team leader when you have a total of 40 points between you and those stores. Now as an executive team leader, when you help somebody just pay their $4.99, light up their store, you're going to get paid an additional $100. Every time you help somebody start up a store, get their first 5 points, you're going to get another $100 if you help them do that in their first 30 days. So imagine you help them get their first 5 points in their first 30 days, you get a $100 bonus. Help them become an ETT in their first 30 days, you get another $250 bonus every time you do that. That would be $350, $350, $350 every time you just help somebody become an executive team trainer in their first 30 days. Well, it gets better. When you're able to actually grow your business and you're able to help other people develop their businesses, get a total of 600 points going through your business and their businesses, you can see now you're a team coordinator. That cab bonus, that bonus jumps up to $300 every time you light up a store. So you help somebody pay their $4.99, help them get their first 5 points in their first 30 days, you get $300 for helping them do that. Plus, help them become an ETT. Now you're going to get that $250 bonus plus the $300, that's $550. So imagine that, $550, $555. These bonuses really add up. Now, beyond that, basically you get paid more money. And it gets real exciting. When you become a regional director, now you're going to get paid $380. The bonuses go up when you can become a regional vice president, senior vice president. These are game-changing, life-changing incomes. I was blessed to become a team coordinator in my first 26 days, a regional director in my first 47 days, and then a regional vice president in my first 6 months. Now that's not duplicatable. Most people don't do that. I don't want you to think that's an average, but I want you to know it doesn't matter how fast you grow. We've got people that made it to TC in 90 days. We've got people who have made it to TC in 2 years. It's important. It doesn't matter how you start or how fast you grow. What matters is where you finish. So never, never give up. I always encourage people, don't have a sprint mentality, like I got to do it in 90 days or else. No, have a 3 to 5 year game plan. Have a marathon mentality and grow your business. I always say take 1 year to learn, 1 year to really start earning, but 3 to 5, give yourself 3 to 5 years to really build a solid residual income. Now, obviously we can take you into more details on this, but what you really want to know today is get in, get qualified, and go ETT ASAP. Now, the fourth way that you can earn income is through our Fast Start bonuses. If you're just getting started, you can earn unlimited Fast Start bonuses in your first 30 days. After your 30 days, then you're going to get what's called existing IBO bonuses, and those are fantastic as well. So let's see how that affects those of you that are starting here in the month of December. You can actually make $1,000 in your first 30 days. Actually, you can make a lot more than that, but let me show you how you can make $1,000. Just get started, pay your $4.99, and go out and do that 5, 5, and 5. Get your first 15 points. When you do that, you're going to make a $500 bonus. Very simple. Light up your store, get 5, help 2 other stores do the same. That's a $500 bonus. Plus, if you go out and just get 1 Vivint customer with that, you're going to make an extra $250 for a total of $750. Get a second Vivint customer with that. That would be a total of $1,000 bonus. Now, obviously, there are unlimited bonuses that you can make, but for those of you who are coming out of the gate wanting to make an extra $1,000, get your money back, or go on a shopping spree here in the month of December, this is a great way to do it. Plus, you'll see that we've got extra points on specific products as well. Now, the fifth way that you can make money is our monthly bonuses. These change every single month. We're obviously partnered with billion-dollar brands, and they put special perks and spiffs out for their sales team that often get passed along to us. So for example, often Vivint will say, for every Vivint customer you go out and get, we'll give you an extra $200. Maybe Dish says, we'll give you an extra $150 for every Dish customer you bring to us. These customers, these companies love ACN people and IBOs. Why? Because we are their biggest sales arms. So we get additional bonuses even sent through those companies to ACN, and obviously we get to take care and take advantage of those as well. With all the ways that you can earn income, obviously you probably want to get started immediately on your fast track. So that's why we've laid out a 90-day fast action plan. Now, whether today is your day one or maybe you've been in for a few months and you need to just hit the reset button and make today your day one. What I want to encourage you to do in the next 24 hours is engage in what I call warrior mode. This 90-day fast action plan is going to get you massive, massive momentum. In your first 24 hours, I encourage you, go get 5 customer points. Go out and think about who are 5 customers that I can get, or 5 customer points. What services can I switch over? By doing that, for those of you that are brand new, get 3 services, a total of 5 customer points. One of them have to be someone other than yourself or your spouse. When you do that, you light up your store, and now you're a qualified team trainer. In your first 7 days, I encourage you, go ETT ASAP. Obviously, if you do that in your first 30 days, you're going to get that bonus. Plus, I encourage you, in your first 30 days, become an executive team leader. Help a couple of ETTs get started, get a total of 40 points. You're an executive team leader. And then I encourage you, in 90 days, or if it takes you 120, or even if it takes you a couple years, go team coordinator as quickly as possible. Why? That is the biggest bonus jump in the entire compensation plan. Obviously, those bonuses go up dramatically, and so can your pay. I want to encourage you, take action. If you haven't already gotten started, get back with the person that referred you to this video and tell them, all right, I've got enough information, I'm ready to go. If you still need more information, no worries. We love helping you make the right decision at the right time with the right people so you can get the right results. Make sure you get back with the person that referred you to this video. I encourage you, if you haven't already, register for the next international event. We do them every 90 days, put tens of thousands of people in a stadium, and we bring you the best of the best trainers, the best of the best who are making the most money in the company. We put them on stage so you can see exactly how to build your business. We do those every 90 days, so get registered at acnreg.com so that you can be at our next international event. And of course, make sure you plug into Saturday trainings all over the world. We've got these every Saturday so that you can get trained on how to build your business there in your local market and around the world. It's been my privilege sharing the ACN Compensation Plan with you today. Again, my name is Staci Wallace, and I'm believing God's absolute best for you.